tanks up. It is extremely hot today. I think that the heat index is back up around 100. So the sheets are in here, the fans. The fan in here too. Blowing through. This is how we're all staying cool. Cookie has claimed that entire fan for himself. His friends are here in the sun. I don't know. I don't understand it, but they'll just lay out in the sun sometimes. That's not bad. Hi, Cookie. They like to stay close to the food. They also like to come over here. Get into their bath. This is their water trough. So the alpacas like to get in here. Llamas, I don't know if all llamas don't like water, but mine definitely doesn't. It's the story I always tell when people ask if Dolly spits. I tell them that she has once, because I had to give her a bath. She did not like it, and she waited a day. She spit right in my face. It was very deliberate. She's never done it since. It's been a few years now. So, I think they don't like water, or at least you don't, do you, ma'am? Their eyes are terrible. The alpacas come over here, and they get into this trough to cool down. And then I have this one set up over here for drinking out of, so they don't have to drink their foot water. I've learned to not do too many other things while I'm filling the troughs because I will overfill them. The goats are out here snuggling up to the concrete. Put this on pause. I'll get a closer one of the others down there. Just the goats. The sisters here, they lay on this and it makes me laugh because it looks like a couch. They've got little like little cozy spots dug out of it to fit them. So these two are sisters and they're adorable. They have the best ears out of all of them. These are Nubians, they're dairy goats. So these two will have babies next year and then they'll start being milked. And this little girl will not be bred until a year from now. So like in 2 years she'll have babies. This is her mama. She was one of the first goat kids that we had here. And this is the grandma over here. This was the original goat, the OG. So she had triplets this year, and now she gets to retire and just hang out because she had a hard time keeping weight on. So we decided that's probably good for her, and she gets to just chill and be the boss. So yeah, 3 generations here, which is kind of fun to do that. And she is my favorite goat. She doesn't do the best in the shows or anything, but she's very easy to milk, and she holds her weight really well, which for dairy stuff, it is always, you put so much feed into them to get that milk out, which is something I feel like I definitely didn't understand fully until having them. So she's an easy keeper. And this one's a cutie. She got an owie on her ear because she stuck her head through the fence and tried to get the horses food, and she didn't like it. We're all better now, huh? This is Jasmine. Go see where the cows are. The cows are in their favorite place to be when it's hot. Bonita's all the way up. Hi, Stanley. Stanley's a mini Hereford bull calf. He's on the bottle right now still. And that's Bonita back there. had her since she was like a month old. That's her baby. Paprika. And this one we just started calling Moo, and it's stuck. Hi, Moo. It's my daughter's show cow. She won her in an essay contest for 4-H. She's done a fantastic job with her. So they have a nice cool spot back here. They hang out up by the barn long enough to get their grain in the morning and Stanley his bottle, and then we spray them down on their backs for the flies, and they head straight out here. They'll hang out in the creek pretty much all day. They'll come back up when it starts to cool off a little bit in the evening. Alright, we'll go up and see what else we can find. Horses are hanging out by the food. The little guy is completely sprawled out, sunbathing. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mingo. Mingo was throwing a bit of a temper tantrum last night for horse yoga. She was unexpected. We kept Mama here and her baby separate from our yoga because foals are a little bit of a wild card, and I didn't feel comfortable laying down on the ground with him running around. So I thought that she might be throwing a fit being away from the other horses, but instead it was Mingo. Mingo was not happy. I think he must have adopted this little guy. Yeah. We also recently added another horse to the herd, so I think he's having some forced growth opportunities here. Aren't you, buddy? But he is a sweetheart, and I love how he stands over this baby. He's so sweet with him. So we'll get it figured out. But yeah, definitely he has adopted this baby. As you can tell, this is where he is. He just stays by him. And he doesn't really like the other horses to get by him. So I can't really fault him, but we are going to have to figure out how to help him not be a helicopter parent. I think the other two are standing in the shed. Belle's hiding from me. We got Peanut the goat doing cleanup work over here. The horses from this morning. I'll go see if Coco wants a shower. Coco, you see the hose, don't you? You want to be sprayed. Coco saw me with the hose, so she thought she should get up. You're gonna lay down. Let me just spray you there. Coco is, hi sweetie. Yep, she likes being closed off. Coco is, I think she's 21 this year, which is pretty old for an alpaca. So she goes to a couple events here and there, but mostly she just gets to hang out at home. And she loves being sprayed, so usually if it's hot, and I mean hot by like, if it's over 60 degrees, she is down for being hosed off. You feel good? Yeah. What do you think, girl? So this is how we're keeping cool. I managed to not overflow the waters, and it gave me something to do, so maybe we'll start doing more of these. Kind of walk around and talk about stuff. Oh! Alright, stay cool.